And the lawfare with the Democrats has never stopped. It didn't ultimately work in stopping President Donald Trump from being re-elected. But now that he is in power, the Democrats are again using and misusing the courts and Democrat-appointed judges to undermine the president's power and to usurp the will of the American people. Here is Democrat Rep. Laura Friedman explaining it all.
Every single week, we have a litigation working group where a large group of us, and I'm talking there's maybe 75 members of the House, sit down every single week with the AGs to talk about legal strategy. This is all going on every single week behind the scenes. It is nonstop talk, nonstop introduction of bills and legislation.
Joining me now is Newsweek Senior Editor-at-Large and Article 3 Project Senior Counsel Josh Hammer. Josh, you coined the term judicial insurrection, and we see examples of it almost on a weekly basis.
Yeah, the Democrats, Rita, apparently are not content to throw out hundreds and hundreds of years of precedents about not prosecuting your political enemies, at least in these United States. Who knows where they will stop at this point there? But, you know, we frankly have not taken a full societal reckoning here in the United States of exactly what the Democratic Party and what the Democrat lawfare complex, as I've called it, as to what exactly they have put us through for the past few years. Thank goodness, Rita. Thank goodness for so many reasons Donald Trump defeated Kamala Harris in the 2024 election. But among those reasons that we should be grateful that he won is that in the alternative hypothetical universe, if he had lost that election, there is a very, very, very real chance that he would not only not be sitting at the White House right now, he would actually be in jail. That was literally the stakes. I mean, when Americans went to vote there in November, they were actually voting on that. I don't know when Democrats are going to give this up. Sometimes, Rita, I think, what is it actually going to take this party to stop harping about these 80-20 issues on the wrong side there? What percentage of the American people actually support this, as opposed to focusing on, oh, I don't know, economic issues, bread and butter issues, pocketbook issues, immigration, crime, basic lifestyle issues? Democrats, that is the reason that your party's approval ratings and favorability ratings are in the freaking toilet right now. You want to get back in fair position. Stop focusing on this, focusing on what your voters actually care about.
Well, so much of the trouble, the far left activism we see is well financed by various groups. And on that, let's have a look at this New Yorker fluff piece featuring Alex Soros, who the New Yorker describes as an investor and philanthropist, same way they described his father, billionaire George Soros. Here he is with political operative and Hillary's BFF, Huma Abedin. Interesting image, Josh. What sort of influence is he exerting right now?
Oh, Rita, he's one of the most powerful men, not just in America, you could argue in the world. I mean, he's the inheritor of the George Soros empire. I mean, he is the globalist of all globalists. So you're looking at the heir to the throne, Alex Soros, right there with Huma Abedin, Hillary Clinton's old pal there. I mean, this guy is funding all sorts of the very worst causes. Again, not just here in the United States, but in Europe, increasingly throughout the other countries of the Western Hemisphere, trying to sow the seeds of discord in Central America and South America there, the Middle East there. I mean, God knows what he wants to do when it comes to the issue of Israel and Hamas. This guy's money flows everywhere. He, at this point, Rita, is hands down one of the most dangerous men in the entire world there. And frankly, the fact that he ended up with an old Clinton hand, you know, Anthony Weiner's ex-wife, Huma Abedin there, it's really kind of just a cherry on the cake, I say.